Hi, Sai Uchinanchu58 here. Today I'm going to be showing you a video about Tangotech's Iron Phoenix. As you might know, it was broken in 1.13 pre-release snapshots and broken in the 1.13 full release. And even now on 1.13.1, which was released today, it's still broken. But the fix is very simple. This fix and the Iron Phoenix can only be used basically on vanilla servers or single player mode. I haven't tested it out on Bukkit or any of those other third-party servers, but if you'd like to test it out yourself, then feel free. If you're using a 1.13 server, I have a different video, so see the links in the description for that. If you're using 1.13.1, this video is for you. If you're using any of the snapshots in between 1.13 and 1.13.1, I would say don't bother unless you absolutely have to, but you're going to have to figure out the troubleshooting and the fixes on your own on that case, because there were so many things that were broken and subsequently fixed at various times throughout all those snapshots in between the two full releases that I couldn't even keep up with it. So anyways, I let the dust settle and I have the fix for 1.13.1. and I'm going to show you that today. I have one required fix that's going to adjust the timing of the villager in the water loop, and then I have a recommended fix that's going to keep him from bouncing up and down at the bottom of the loop when he comes around. So let's get into it. The required fix for this farm starts on the west side, on the side of this water tube. The items you're going to need are first a piece of glass. I'm going to break a glass block over here, and I'm going to use that glass to repair it, but I'm also using this glass as a temporary block. Second, you need 7 blocks of your choosing. I'm using iron because it matches the theme that Tangotech made for this farm. Then 2 hoppers, 1 piece of string, 2 tripwire hooks, 1 piece of redstone dust, 3 torches, redstone torches, 1 repeater, 1 comparator, and 1 fence gate made out of any kind of wood. Also, you need 80 pieces of countable items. So I've got a stack of 64 plus a stack of 16 here. That's 80. Or if you have items that only stack up to 16, you need 5 stacks of those. But you can't have any more than 5 stacks because it has to fit in 1 hopper. We're going to start over here on the left side as we're looking north. We're going to break out this block, and we're going to replace that sign with a fence gate facing in the east and west direction, so like this. There we go. It should open and close, and it should block the water from the top. Next, we're going to put that piece of glass back, like that. Alright. Okay, next, let's take our blocks, place them here and here, and then we can break the glass on the inside, and then place our tripwire hooks and our string like this. There we go. Okay. Get rid of these that we've already used. Next, we're going to take our blocks again. We're going to come down to this block on the very corner, and we're going to break it out and replace it. Like that. And we're going to break the glass block above it and put the repeater on top of that. The repeater can be set to any ticks. I just leave it on default. I think that's probably best. If you set it to higher ticks, it may affect it a little bit, but I don't believe it will have much of an effect anyways. Next, we're going to use our temp blocks to go out to like that. And we're going to place one on top and one on the side of here. And then one more right there. So it should look like this now. Then we're going to put torches here, here, and here. Next, use another temporary block here so that it's lined up with this one here, but 1 block below it, and then put a regular block there. And a piece of redstone dust on top of that one directly below this torch. Then, temporary block, and we're going to put our 2 torches, or I'm sorry, our 2 hoppers facing into each other like this. One there, break that, and the other one here. Our 80 temporary items for counting will go into this hopper closest to the water tube. like that. Then our comparator goes here. When we place that comparator down, the fence gate should close. Alright, and that's it for our required fix. You can break out these temporary blocks if you'd like, and for testing purposes I actually like to put a solid block here, and when I want to stop the villager from going through the loop but keep the farm activated, I will break this torch and place another one down here to control it opening and closing, and once I'm completely done testing, I'll put the torch back here as it should be, and it should be closed. Alright, so let's test this out. I'm going to make sure that the villager gets held there and the items are transferring in between the two hoppers. So I'm going to break this here and place a torch down. He'll go in there, and then I'm going to fix it. Alright, now he should hold there for about 30 seconds or so, and we should watch the items count down. Okay, so that's working. Alright, and that's it for that fix. Now I'll show you the optional fix. My optional fix concerns the villager coming down here and bouncing like that. You see how he bounced back up in the tube? Sometimes he'll sit there and do that over and over and over again, and that could mess up the timing of the farm. Well, it wouldn't hurt anything, but it would just make it take longer. If he does that every cycle, then the farm could take 2 hours or so to restart. The items needed for this fix are 4 blocks of your choosing, 1 piece of string, 2 tripwire hooks, 1 piece of redstone dust, 1 redstone torch, and 1 fence gate made of any kind of wood. Finally, 1 piece of glass. I'm also using the glass as a temporary block in this video. We'll start with the fence gate. We need to place it above the top of the water tube's bottom portion. So when the villager falls in, we close the gate above his head so he can't bounce up anymore. So we're going to take this block here and break it. We're going to place the fence gate in there, in this orientation, and then we're going to place a piece of glass right here to repair it. Next we're going to take our solid blocks and place them here and here, 1 step below the fence gate, and then we're going to break out the glass next to those. Then we're going to break out the block next to the fence gate here and replace it with a solid block, and then we're going to place 1 more solid block here and break this glass as well. Now the tripwire hooks go here and here, with the string of course. I always have trouble with this for some reason. There we go. Then the torch goes right here, and the redstone dust goes right there. Now this should stay open, and as soon as the villager falls down here, he hits the tripwire hook, turning the torch off, which closes the gate, and it'll stay closed until he settles down and slides this way and comes off of the tripwire hook. And that's it for the optional fix. Alright guys, so that's basically it. As long as you built the iron farm exactly to Tango Tech's specifications and then made my few fixes here, the required fix with the hopper timer and then the optional fix with the fence gate that keeps the villager from bouncing up and down, you should have a lot of success in 1.13.1 with your farm. One final note is I believe you can remove a few of the countable items from the hopper timer. You could probably go down to 73 or so to reduce the total amount of time that it takes the farm to reset. Every lap that he does, those hopper items take a certain amount of time, so if you reduce those a little bit, it should still work to a certain extent. I haven't fully tested that out, but I believe 73 or 74 items was about what I was getting last time, so try that out. You may be able to go lower depending on how your computer is handling it, so try that out. Anyways, like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I hope you have a great time with this farm and enjoy all the iron you get. Goodbye.